Good morning, God's people. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. I want to talk about relationships in a chronological order, starting with the most important relationship that all of us should be seeking and trying to keep solid is the relationship we have with the Creator. If you don't have a relationship with the Creator that created you from nothing, from a thought, then do you really have an existence? Why are you here? What is your purpose? Because to have a relationship with the one that created you is the most important relationship you should seek. You should want to know why he created you. How did he create you? What means did he, go through? What material was used? You study all these things and then you're starting to learn about the mind of the Creator and what type of mindset he was in when he created us. So that's the first relationship that we all should be seeking, is a close covenant personal relationship with the Creator. The second relationship that you should be trying to build and make solid is with your parents. That's the second relationship. And most of us don't get it right because we didn't get it right with the first relationship with the Creator. So if you're not right with the Creator and you're not right with your parents, then how can you be right with yourself? Which is the third relationship that you should be building. You build a relationship with self to get to know self so you know how to deal with God, parents, and the fourth relationship, your siblings. But when we start off wrong, not respecting or honoring or even acknowledging the Creator who created us, then we lose track and get off course, and we don't learn how to honor and respect our parents that brought us in this world. Because we didn't come from our parents, we came through our parents. We came from the Creator. All these are relationships that coincide and communicate with one another to bring balance to a civilization, a family, a people, a world. So when you're dealing with relationships, you have to start with the source, which is God, your first relationship, parents, second relationship, yourself, third relationship, your siblings, fourth relationship. Then you go outside of the house and then you start meeting people, your neighbors, your friends, your classmates, and you build a rapport with them, some type of relationship with them. If you are honest and true with self, because you went through it earlier with God, parents, siblings, self. If all those are correct, then you can move on outside of that into community. So now you have friendships, which are relationships as well. See, all these relationships is to guide you and keep you morally grounded. Because once you break the first relationship, all the other ones are going to be messed up. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're not right with God, you're not right with your parents, you're not right with your siblings, you're not right with yourself, you're not right with your friends, and you trying to go be with some coworkers and you wondering why you don't get along at work. And then the most important decision that you're going to make dealing with relationships is who you're going to marry, who you're going to spend the rest of your life with? And how can you build a relationship with a person that you're trying to be intimate with if you haven't dealt with the problems in life dealing with previous relationships? So you're bringing all this baggage from God, your parents, yourself, your siblings, your friends, your co-workers. Now you want to be into an intimate relationship, and you're wondering why most marriages end in divorce. Because you never learned how to deal with people, period. Now you're going to come and be with one-on-one for the rest of your life, and everything she does or he does is a problem? Yeah, because you brought all that baggage from your childhood, from your birth, from your communicating or non-communicating with the Creator. All of that baggage into a one-on-one relationship where you and this person have to deal with each other every day on a one-on-one. And you can't do it. You lose your mind. You get frustrated. You start throwing shit, hitting things, hitting her, hitting him, breaking things, abusing and misusing the children, all because you never learned how to deal with relationships. The problem is we look at everyone but ourselves. See, if you can't deal with yourself and have a relationship with yourself, if you can't just sit alone and deal with self, something is wrong. So you have to go into self, go inside of self, and learn about self to see how to correct self. If you don't do these things, then you are being, lost in a world that's moving, and it's like you're standing still. This is a transitory world, which means everything is in motion, transit. And if you can't understand these things, you shouldn't try to be in a relationship. Whatever you don't want your partner to do, then you don't do it. You know, that's just the way it goes. If I don't want you hanging out with a group of guys, then how can I hang out with a group of females? It's not proper and it's not polite for you to try to control and rule someone else's movements while you are free to do what the hell you want to do. That's not a relationship. That's slavery. That's another form of slavery. Now, in a relationship, there are certain things you should and should not do. Yes, that is true. But I can't control you, not in that fashion. I can control some of the things you do, because I tell my wife all the time, how can I protect something that I can't control? I have no form of control over you, so you do what you want to do when you want to do it, but you call me when you get in trouble. So to avoid all that, you have to have some form of control, but not over her mind, not over her creative thinking, independence that God gave all of us. See, that's a form of slavery when you start moving down that direction. And we're not trying to do that. We're trying to free each other's minds so we can grow to bring each other in, so we'll grow as a unit. You don't destroy her mind or his mind and then try to keep them there. That's a form of slavery too. Let them go. If you don't want a person, then why hold on to him? That's slavery. That's stupidity. Now you're keeping yourself in slavery, because if you are holding on to a person that's not happy or don't want to be there with you, and you really don't want to be there with that person, then you are keeping yourself in slavery by putting that person in slavery. You understand what I'm saying? Let it go. It's like money. If I got money in my hand and I'm holding it so tight, I won't let it go, then how can Allah put more in my hand? See, it's simple. If I'm holding it tight, can't nobody put nothing in. But if I let it go, then my hand is open to receive more. See, that's the same thing you do in relationships. You don't hold on to something or make somebody stay with you that doesn't want to be with you. Who are you? Who the hell are you to try to... If it was your mother or your sister, you would go over there to try to attack that person or to protect your family members. That's why I don't like guys that hit on women, that disrespect women verbally or physically. I can't stand it, and I don't really like being your friend. And when I find out, I disassociate myself from that. I try to talk to you. I try to bring you up to another level of consciousness where you won't put your hands on a woman. What would make you do that? Because you lost control of the relationship. You have no power. And some of you women, you cause it. Now, there's never a need to put your hands on a woman. I want to say that. However, some of you women, when you know something personal about your man, if you ever get in an argument, whether it's private or in the public, you're going to bring up some of those aspects of his life. Whether he can't read properly, he can't write, I had to fill out your job applications, your mama on crack, your sister a whore, whatever problems my family have, once we get into an argument, you're going to bring something up like that. So you make a man feel this small and he have no more power. So only power that he have left is his physical power. So now he starts hitting on you. See, you have the power, woman. Learn how to use your tongue. Learn how to control the atmosphere by not sending this fool down a road where he will kill you, the kids, himself, the dog. See what I'm saying? You have the power to control whatever goes on. He might be the man of the house, but who controls the temperature gauge? I said this on one of my previous videos. If your wife is hot, if my wife is hot, I don't even want my friends or family to come over. I go outside or I go in my yard, my garage. But when the temperature gauge is cool, man, come on over. Oh, my wife, she inviting you in. You want something to drink? You hungry? See, no matter how strong of a man you are or you think you are, she controls the temperature gauge. When she hot, you don't even want to be around. See? So learn how to control the temperature gauge of your relationship. Keep it on a cool level. You're going to always have problems. You're going to always have arguments. But learn how to communicate with one another. Learn how to look at one another and tell the truth. Tell the truth. Like Jesus said, the truth will set you free. She may not like it. You may not like it. They say the truth hurts. Truth hurts only those that are lying. So, this is Terracon. Just want to say I love you guys. Treat each other right. Deal with relationships in a fashionable manner. So this is Terracon checking out. I always use critical thinking in all you do. Peace. Love you.